My name is Jordiann, and this is my speech on stopping school shootings. Every morning, we wake up and head to school without a second thought. So did Amir Jola, so did Aaron West, so did Nicole Hadley and Casey Stever. But unlike us, they never got to go home again. They were students and teachers just like us, whose lives were cut short by gun violence. But they are not the only ones. Shootings have become a national crisis that affects students, teachers, and families across the country. Today, I want to talk to you about the causes of school shootings and how we can prevent them. According to Everytown for Gun Safety, in 2023, there were 38 incidents of gunfire on school grounds, resulting in 71 people killed or injured. In 2024, there were 28 incidents, but this time 81 people were killed or wounded. So far in 2025, there have already been 91 incidents of gunfire on school grounds, though only 8 have resulted in casualties. These numbers mean students and teachers, just like you and I, were taken away from their families without a chance to survive. People, just like you and me, killed in a place meant to be safe. Students now carry the fear of gun violence with them every day. And these numbers don't include all the stories we don't hear or the tragedies from prior years. School is where we spend 6 to 8 hours of our lives every day. We should be worrying about quizzes and exams, not whether or not we'll make it home alive. According to 2024 Pew Research report, 32% of American adults own guns, which equates to 170 million people. Of those, 1/3 are parents, meaning over 22 million people have both firearms and children in the same household. The same report found that 44% of parents keep their firearms loaded and accessible. Another statistic says that 46% keep their firearms accessible but unloaded. My point of sharing these statistics is simple. If the gun is accessible to you, it's also accessible to your child. This means that if a kid gets curious, angry, or upset, they can put that gun in their book bag and take it to school. According to U.S. Secret Service's National Threat Assignment Center, 42.8% of school shootings are committed by students who are current students of the school. Another statistic shows that 24.6% of individuals are unconnected. This means that normally the people who are shooting up schools are the same age as you and I, which leads to the question, where are they getting the guns? National Institute of Justice shows that 76% of shooters obtain firearms from their parents or close relatives. That means the same guns that are used for protection are being used to harm classmates and teachers. There is rarely just one cause for school shootings, but a few common factors include social rejection, bullying, personal trauma, or mental and emotional health. According to a study by the U.S. Department of Education, 80% of school shooters experienced some form of bullying that contributed to their decision of violence. We all know what it feels like to be picked on or left out, but when that pain combines with the stress of untreated emotional issues, it can lead to devastating outcomes. The same study found that 70% of student shooters showed signs of mental illness before they decided to do what they did. 92 to 100% showed signs of suicidal thoughts or behaviors. These are the kids who sit alone, who get picked on, or walk through the halls invisible. And far too often, the warning signs are ignored. From 2008 to 2017, in 41 incidents of school violence, every attacker displayed concerning behavior before the event. Many of those children were ignored. Maybe if more people had reported what they saw, the outcome could have been different. Even more alarming, research by the Secret Service found that 78% of school shooters revealed their plans to someone, often a friend or on social media. And in 81 of those cases, someone knew but did not report it. They might have thought it was a joke or that no one will listen. But it's better to be wrong when reporting than to not report at all and regret it forever. So what can we do? Parents must take extra steps to store firearms safely. Lock them up, separate the ammunition, use safety locks. It may take a few extra seconds, but those seconds could save lives. Schools must take bullying more seriously when it is reported. Finally, we must treat mental health as a real priority. If someone is struggling, help them. Don't ignore it. Don't assume they'll get over it. While these steps might not solve gun violence completely, it can lessen it. Because students shouldn't fear going to school, teachers shouldn't fear going to work, and families should not fear being in their classrooms. School should be a place to learn, not a place to die. That change starts with us. We are the generation sitting in these classrooms. We are the ones living with this fear. We must be the ones to demand better, to demand safer schools, stronger prevention, and communities who listen before it's too late. We don't have to accept that these names are just names on a list. We can be the generation to end this.